Welcome to San Antonio. It's the Tower of the Americas. Do you remember the Alamo? In downtown San Antonio, there's almost no limit to how many shops, theaters, and historic places you'll find. For me, however, I wanted to make sure I got to visit my absolute favorite tourist spot, the San Antonio River Walk. Construction for the Riverwalk first began as a river beautification project in 1938. It has developed into a scenic walk for visitors, complete with guided tour boat rides, as well as an endless number of quality hotels and restaurants. Smells so good. It's making me hungry. We got somewhere else we need to go. Next stop, University United Methodist Church. University United Methodist Church is located in northwest San Antonio. It is the home of worship to a huge number of congregants in the area. It has two main campuses. The sanctuary for traditional worship is on the south campus. A sky bridge reaches across to the north campus where contemporary worship services are held. Before University Methodist had been built, Senior Pastor Stephen WENDE made sure that architectural plans for the sanctuary were planned together with plans for the pipe organ. He later wrote, "The organ has been a key part of the plan because music is so essential to effective worship. Music engages both the head and the heart. The organ is enabling our music ministry not only to instruct and impress, but to convert." This magnificent sanctuary has large stained glass windows on either side, depicting scenes from the Bible. It can seat more than 1,200 people. The pipe organ itself was made possible by a generous donation from Helen and Palmer WOLDHAGEN. Though Palmer would not live to see it completed, he and his wife donated the organ in honor of their two daughters, Sharon and Beverly. This two-manual suspended action mechanical instrument houses 31 ranks and nearly 2,000 pipes. It took nearly 2 years to build and several months to install. MANUEL Rosales oversaw every step of its construction, installation, and voicing. A dedicatory recital was performed by internationally renowned American concert organist, RHODES. Welcome to the Rosales. I'm excited to be back. So, let's start out. This right here, these are the pedals. Pedals on the side, and right here you can see they label the stops with pedal. So let's start down here. 16-foot subas. There's our 16-foot flute, 16-foot prestant, so there's our principal, 8-foot octave. Here's an 8-foot flute. Now I love this about the mixtures on this organ. First, it's two-tiered, so first we pull it out halfway, and that turns on the 4-foot. Pull it out the rest of the way, and it engages the mixture as well. So if we want to do a full principal chorus in the bass and the pedal, here we have our 16, 8, 4-foot, and mixture on top. So there's that. These three right here are the reed chorus for the pedal. We've got a 16-foot trombone, 8-foot trumpet, 4-foot Clairon, and all together nice and powerful. So there's our pedal. Here is our swell. So let's go ahead and start here. Let's start with this 8-foot Geigen. It's our string. Above that, we've got a 4-foot principal. And once again, here's a 2-tiered stop. The first time you pull it out, we get the 2-foot. And if you pull it out again, that'll engage the mixture. So, if you want a principal chorus, or a close approximation, we've got our 8-foot Geigen, 4-foot principal, 2-foot, and the mixture coming all the way out. So that's great. All right, over here on this side, we've got a gamba, 8-foot. Above it, here's our 8-foot flute. A 4-foot flute. Up here on top, we also have 2 reeds for the swell, 2 solo reeds. Here's the oboe. And above it, the cromhorn. That's wonderful. And we also have a tremolo. So let's say we want to turn on some flutes and engage the tremolo. So you can hear it's a very gentle tremolo. Last thing on the swell, we've got this 8-foot Celeste, and it's just a Celeste by itself. And we have some options to combine it with. We've got our 8-foot Geigen with it. Try our 8-foot gamba. And 8-foot Borden. So some different sound colors to work with in the Celeste. We could combine all of them, make it nice, thick, and rich. So some good options on the swell. Let's come over to the grate now. So down here we have 8-foot principal. Above it, the 4-foot octave. Then we have this 12th, the sesquialtra. If we pull it out the first half, we get our 2 2/3. So there's middle C, and the note we're actually hearing is up an octave and a half on this G. Pull it out one more time, and we get our 1 3/5. So the notes we're actually hearing are this G and that E right there for those 2 mutations. Up above, here's our mixture and another 2-tiered. Pull it out the first time, that's how we engage the 2-foot principal. And pull it out again, now we've got the mixture together with it. So that means these 2, the 2-foot and the mixture, combined with the 4-foot, 8-foot, here's our principal chorus. 8-foot string, the Salicional. And above that we have 2 8-foot flutes. Here's the Harmonic Flute. Contrast, the Chimney Flute. Up above it we've got our 4-foot flute. Down below we have our swell pedal right here. And let me demonstrate. Closed. Open for expression. We also have these where the couplers, just sitting right here next to the grate, swell to grate, swell to pedal, grate to pedal. They're also controlled, these levers down here. So if you watch, when I kick it down, swell to pedal, I can, let me show you what's happening over here. So with my foot, I can control each of these by kicking down in succession. So that's convenient. Over on the side, here are our toys. Here's the CYMBALSTERN. Very gentle, I like it. We've got our chimes. These engage on the swell. So that's fun to use. And the Chamade. Here's our big blasty trumpets that are mounted up on top of the organ case. Nice and powerful. I want to show you something that not very many people get to see. The inner workings. Trackers, we've seen those before. Find the ladder. Second story. Going up. You'll never guess where I am. Take a look. There we go. And one final feature here are my rear view mirrors on either side, adjustable. High. So I can check for traffic, right? No. So I can watch the conductor behind me when we have full orchestra and the choir. Now it's time to sample by way of playing. Well, there you have it. Another great pipe organ. So, until I see you again, have fun at the console. Bye.